causing her to retarget onto another target, but each time this happened, her first hit attack time was reset. This would be good if she was a single target unit, but she obviously wasn't. Even if her main target died, her shot could have helped deal with surrounding units. Firecracker wasn't the only card with this retargeting mechanic, but it was abundantly more obvious and detrimental in her case because she had one of the slowest first hit attacks in the game. She actually had the slowest first hit attack for any splash troop besides Sparky, whom she was tied with, which is why this buff was probably the best buff they could have given it. Expectedly, players were not happy at this announcement. The feedback was overwhelmingly negative, but it was nice to see the balancing team try something and not just let it rot like its mid-ladder companions. Players braced for the worst, but after a short period of hype, it was performing poorly again. It was certainly still much better than before though. You really only saw her in a few hog cycle decks, including the old Valkyrie Earthquake one. Most people considered Firecracker to be a solid card now despite the underperformance. It was partially bad timing because the archers were overbuffed at the same time, which heavily increased their prominence, so you saw them used in a lot of siege decks that perhaps would have run Firecracker if there wasn't a similar, more appealing option. Plus, this also had the effect of making arrows insanely popular, so more people than usual had a hard time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not to mention, one of the side effects of this Firecracker buff actually hurt it in a way, being
1,
that
2,
it had a
3,
bigger
4,
window
5,
of
6,
opportunity
7, 8,
as a defender to force it to attack your troop positioned in a way to make the attack.
Ta-da!
Even after the April balance changes though, which fixed the archers issue by ironically giving it the opposite change Firecracker had just received, you weren't seeing a ton of
Hooray!
Firecracker
Level
buffs.
sucks
The
so
environment
bad.
still just wasn't quite